Just don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. And stay with it. I'm okay with it. When they come to me, they don't play with it.
Hello sweeties, welcome to or back to the channel. It's Sugar here, and today we're doing Charmanty hair. So you get the wig itself in the box, but they also give you goodies like lashes, an edge comb and brush, nail wraps, 2 wig caps, and hair accessories. The wig I'm reviewing today is a 32-inch body wave. This is transparent lace. The knots does not come bleached, but this is what the hair looks like, and the texture is giving right out of the box. This is a 13x4 frontal wig. It also has 3 combs in the top. A glueless band, a comb in the back, adjustable straps, and a lace tab. Now we're moving on to the install. I do already have on a regular cap because that covers my hair, and then I'm using the HD cap to make a more sheer edge to my ball cap. So I just make 2 holes, I put my ears through. I'm using my 𝐏𝐫𝐢𝐜𝐴 to adhere this cap to my head. I usually use glue, but I'm trying to do a more beginner-friendly ball cap and install, so I'm using my 𝐏𝐫𝐢𝐜𝐴. Give it a quick blow dry. Make sure it's completely set before you cut off the rim of the cap. You're gonna want to cut the cap as close to your skin as possible without cutting yourself. And then for the very edge of that cap, I'm gonna show you what I do to make it disappear even more. Just take the back of your cap and like tie it in a bow. Now I'm going to use the 𝐏𝐵 Ultra Glue. This is their gel. It's the gel version of the spray. And I just take that around the very rim where I cut the rim off. And I'm just going to rub that on the very edge of the cap to make it even more see-through. And then we're going to blow dry it. So as I'm blow drying it, you'll see that I'm also using my finger to kind of make sure the edges are staying down and are as close to my head as possible, because since it's gotten wet, it's going to kind of want to roll backwards. Just use your finger and the heat at the same time and everything will turn out just fine. So to further marinate this cap into my skin, I'm going to use this cream contour palette in my shade, and I'm just going to pat that around my hairline, and you'll see that that kind of helps it just completely disappear. So this is how it's looking. Now it's time to put the wig on, girl. So I did bleach the knots off camera. This is what they look like. Do not forget to cut off your back lace tab, because I have installed wigs before and I forget. And then you have to cut it off after the wig has been installed. It's so annoying. So now I'm going with my lace tint. I'm just going to take a bit and put it on the frontal of the wig. It's all a part of the illusion. This is a huge part of it, okay? Make sure you're tinting your lace. Okay, so I'm going to be using the same 𝐏𝐵𝐢𝐜𝐴 gel that I used for my ball cap to apply my wig, okay? I'm going to do one nice layer all the way across. I'm going to let that get pretty much dry. Then I'm going to put on my second and final layer, and make sure that that's tacky before you put your wig on. Because if you put your wig on and that is too wet, it's just gonna seep through your wig. It's gonna get all gunky and it's gonna get crusty looking. And that's not what we want. So make sure you're doing your first layer to it's almost dry. Then you put your next layer on, and that layer needs to be tacky before you put your wig on. So if you are a beginner and you're not ready to use glue, this is the perfect thing for you because you could take your time with it. You have a lot more control. I don't even suggest the got2b spray for beginners, because if your nerves are all over the place and you really want to make your wig look good, you're kind of nervous, the spray is going to get everywhere. It's going to be running. It's going to leave crust everywhere. That's not what you want. I think you should, because I know in the beginning I was using the gel a whole lot more than the spray because it gives you the glue effect, but it's not messy and you can take your time. And if you want to work your way up to glue and make yourself feel more comfortable, this is a great like training tool to use the got2b, because the dry times and everything are very similar. The application is similar. It would just really help you out in feeling more confident in using glue. Okay, so if you're noticing as I'm cutting off the lace, we're now seeing a line of demarcation. We're kind of seeing a cast. That is normal. It's part of the process. Trust the process, okay? The way to get rid of that is to get got2b or spritz, and you're just going to spray it directly on the hairline, and you're going to saturate it and pat it in with your finger, but don't do too much where it's like running down your forehead and causing a mess. Just real quick right there, tap it in. Take your time. It's no rush. And that's why I kind of left this in normal speed, because I want you to see how I do it. Just right on the hairline, maybe just a tad bit over, and then you're just patting it in, okay? And when you feel confident that you got it good and saturated and it's turning transparent, you're going to tie it down and blow dry it. Also, make sure you're keeping your got2b spray nozzle clean. After using it so many times, it literally freezes like in a teardrop. And when you spray it, it just causes such a mess. It goes everywhere. Make sure you're peeling that got2b off the nozzle because it will cause a mess. Okay, so now that we've melted our lace with the got2b, I'm going back in with that same contour palette, and I'm just going to tap around my hairline again to get rid of any cast. As you can see, that side is so much better than that side, okay? It's all about blending, marinating the got2b with your makeup, with your skin. It all has to start to become one. Okay, so this is how we're looking in the end. I must say that this hair is gorgeous. And for me not to be a transparent lace lover, the hairline is looking really good. You definitely have to put a little bit more work into the transparent lace, but when you do, it looks really good. And for the density of this hair, for it to be 150, it's actually pretty thick. I thought it was gonna be paper thin. So she's definitely giving me more than I thought she would. This is what the part looks like. I wasn't in a part mood, but I thought I should show you that it is giving scalp. You know what I mean? And I'm also gonna show you here in just a second what the side part looks like. That's as far as you can part it on the side because of the shape of the frontal, but that's not bad. I have to say I'm not mad at it. If you're looking for an affordable 32-inch, which can be very pricey, this might be something you can go out and grab. You know, if you're just going to wear it a few times, I don't see why not, because she looks good. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and until next time, stay sweet.